Okay. So I'm gonna call this guy Mozilla, by the way. I like Mozilla a million times more than Torosaurus. Torosaurus sucks. It's also a lot harder for me to say than Mozilla. Is this my save? Yeah. I don't really understand the hate. It's just mostly hard for me to say. I think Mozilla sounds cuter than Torosaurus. Also, it's shorter too. That also short and sweet. But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. Look at the new design. It's not supposed to be cute. That's what they said with fucking Mothra and all that, but I see people drawing them as cute. God. I never really watched Godzilla, but I really like Manila. Manila's cute. Was that his name? Manila? I'm not sure. I'm not like a big kaiju head. But there's like a little guy. I forget if he's like Godzilla's kid or what. I think his name's Manila though. I think he's cute. Like I feel like they designed him to be cute. For sure. I got nothing? Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. Manila Kaiju. Manila. I'm right. That is his name. Yeah, hold on. This guy. Oh god. Hold up the site. I just want the image. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's neat. He's cute. Now he's cute. He's a cutie. Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? That's just Dinky. That's Manila. That's my boy Manila. Hey Moggy. Manila corner. That's Godzuki. No, it's Manila. It's Manila. Why are there two of these? Is Godzuki his localized name? Cause his name's Manila. What kind of cow is that? That's Mozilla. Hold on. Is Minida sometimes referred to as Minya, Godzilla Jr., and Baby Godzilla in the American dubbed versions? Where'd you get Godzuki from? Huh? Wait, what's Godzuki? Oh, it's a cartoon character. That just looks like a character from, God, what was that one show? Dragon Wish? Was that the name of it? Dragon Tales. That just looks like a character from Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. I do not care enough to look into this. Manida. Manila. It's like vanilla. Like mini Godzilla. or vanilla. I like to imagine he smells like vanilla. And that's partially why he's called Manila, even if it's just mini Godzilla. Did you? What if your friend Gavelle pushed the president off the big building the night before last? I don't think it's like vanilla. It's vanilla, though. Mini Godzilla Manila. But also I think he smells like vanilla. He looks like... Doesn't he look like he'd smell like vanilla? I think he looks like he'd smell like vanilla. And then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere. Here? But where? There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment. You could hide it anywhere. He looks like he shat his ass. Yeah. Well, it smells like vanilla because he ate a ton of vanilla extract. And it gave him gas, okay? Oh, yeah, so, I forget, I think I talked about the Danganronpa 2x2 conversation that I had with Twy the other day. Well, I sent Barn like an out of context thing from that, with me pretty much being like, I do not want Soda to survive again. Kill. And then he agreed with Twy, saying that Soda should live through 2x2. What's with the Soda apologists? I don't remember anyone liking his ass. And yet now all of a sudden everyone's pulling up for him. Did I get into like the Berenstein universe or something? Mom, I threw up energy. Yeah, he definitely threw up. But he's cute. He's cute. He's cute. He's like that specific cross of ugly cute that you can't help but love. You know? You're like, oh my god, you're so ugly, you're so wretched, you're so adorable. I love you. And then come back a day later. Last night, in other words. And take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find where she put it. I'm sorry, you're alone there. I'm not alone. I'm sure a streamer I like likes Manila, and that's how I awoke to liking Manila. So I know I'm not alone.
Obstruction!
The streamer I like... See, this is why I like him. We have the same views. There won't be any need for that. If I know no one else got me, I know Panoot's got me. Ayy! What? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Gavelle can't have hidden the body. Does he still have his Manila emote? I forget. No, he has Goji. Unless Manila is like a T2 or something. Oh shit, when did he get this? I have not been looking at his emotes for a bit. I remember he used to have a Manila emote. Now he's just got Goji. Anyway, hi. I woke up from a scary nightmare, but I see it hasn't ended. Oi! Yeah, I feel you, Moggy. I kept waking up last night because I stopped breathing. I managed to go to sleep after, like, I ate some cookies and milk. And I guess it, like, the liquid cooled my throat and I was able to sleep again. But I kept waking up, like, every hour, like, after we stopped playing Sonic. And, like, waking up being like, I can't breathe. I need water. This piece of evidence proves that Judge Gavelle can't have hidden the body. Wait. Can't have hidden the body. Oh, this? The security camera footage?
Take that!
What? You're saying that proves it? Uh-oh. Nope. Oh well. It was worth a try. I am. If If you look closely, you'll see that shows that Judge Gavelle, Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. Put it away already. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to debate every piece of junk in your pockets. My stupid ass just took off the demon mask and the demons got me. Was that your nightmare? I want a demon mask. Demon mask sounds cool. I don't even remember what I dreamt about. I just remember not breathing. Ugh, I can't have been it. Agent Lang saying that Judge Gavelle moved President Wang's body, right? Oh, is it the locks? But she wouldn't have been able to get into the movie set to do that, would she? Oh, you're calling your sleep apnea mask the demon mask. Oh. God, I think I need a sleep apnea mask. Because I remember last night I was looking up why I stopped breathing. And they're like, you might have sleep apnea. But then again, it's just Google, so you know how Google is. But I do have a feeling I might have sleep apnea. I wouldn't be surprised because I have everything my sibling has. How do you remember to breathe? I don't know. It comes to me on occasion. It like activates like a power up. I gotta find the breathe mushroom. Is there a piece of evidence that might help me prove that she couldn't? Yeah, the locks. The locks! Okay, if it's not that, it's the locks. Yeah, the combination lock on the front gate was left untouched while the side gate's chain was cut sometime last night. So that was not 2 days ago.
Take that!
Both entrances to this lot were locked. And we already know that the chain on the side gate was cut only last night. Ugh. Judge Gavelle had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Ugh. But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because if you remember, that picture was a printout from a video, and there was more. There's footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up on the roof with the president. Shows her heading back into the elevator, alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president himself leaving that roof. There's no other way he could have gotten down for the top of a building that high. Maybe he's like a cat. he landed on all fours. Unless he was pushed by Gavelle. You say the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform. Maybe he just wanted to spend the night there. You don't know him. You don't know his habits. Yeah. The camera was pointed at the elevator door the whole time. If anybody else had come up or down, it would have been on that tape. In other words, the presence of the camera ensured that nobody could have left unnoticed. I see. That's not good news for Judge Gavelle. Vanishing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air? Yeah, that's a tricky one, alright. Indeed. Even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly. Well, not yet anyhow. Just need a little more practice. Please don't tell me you think you can learn. Alright. Let's press ya. A few dozen minutes? That's awfully vague. The exact length of time doesn't matter. Not anymore, anyway. What matters is what she did after that. And what was that exactly? Perhaps you'd care to elaborate? Oh, I mean to, believe me.
Hold it!
So, she was alone when she went back down in the elevator? You're sure of that? Maybe he just shrunk into like 5 inches and like she carried him in her pocket. I'm certain. Like I said, there's footage from a little while after they went up to the roof. You know, knowing Phoenix Wright logic, you could be like, he shrunk down into 5 inches and she carried him in his pocket. Could actually be an argument in this goddamn series. Footage of Gavelle recorded by the camera that points at the elevator door. And she was getting back into the elevator. Just her. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Seems almost certain that Judge Gavelle did indeed get back into the elevator alone. Hi there, Jackie! Hello! I doubt he's so sure of himself otherwise. It's so weird, right? Like, completely alone? Not even her pal, the goddess of justice, was there? I doubt the presence of an invisible entity would have swung things either way. Hope everyone's been doing well today. I'm doing okay. I'm also noticing now that I'm streaming that I'm still having problems breathing. Hold on, I need some water. I think my throat's just like really dry or something. I don't know. What? No fair. What goddess of justice? I feel like I should light a candle for her and say a little prayer. If we could return to the matter at hand, Agent Lang. You don't think there's any possibility the president could have taken the elevator at some later point? Take it easy, Elio. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know how to fix the whole breathing issue thing. I just kind of chug water whenever it happens and hope for the best. There we go. No, I considered it, but...
Hold it!
Do you need like a humidifier or an air purifier? You know, you're right. I probably should get a humidifier. I think I remember looking stuff up and they recommended getting a humidifier. Always chug water. And don't turn off your automatic breathing. There's an off switch. Uh-oh. Might have accidentally turned it off in my sleep. And just to be thorough, the camera has no blind spots, and it was functioning normally. You trying to say I'd overlook stuff like that? What do you think I am? A fool that foolishly fools the fools. Forgive me, as I said, I was just being thorough. It's simply my way. Pfft, whatever. The footage was clean, okay? There's no doubt about it. The president came up in that elevator and he never went back down. Understood. While I may question your testimony, I'll refrain from questioning your methods any further. Do what you want. They're both rock solid. You're not the guy from Trauma Team. You can't say rock solid.
Hold it!
And what if there was another way he could have gotten down? God, Trauma Team is so silly. It had like a superhero guy that's like an orthopedic doctor. and he like... Is orthopedics the bone guy? I might be wrong. He does bones. He like helps with people's bone issues. Like he drills through their bones and he's like, rock solid. Very wrong, yes. What's the bone guy? What's the bone guy's name? What's a bone doctor's name? Osteo. Oh, osteo. Yeah, he's an osteo doctor. And he says rock solid when he drills through their bones. And also he's a superhero. And like the very first cutscene you see of him is like stopping a guy from like shooting someone at a grocery store because it's set in America and you know how it is. He was 50 stories up. Don't be ridiculous. Also, the fucking surgeon in that game was like a fucking criminal that was like sentenced to life in prison, but like they're like, oh, he's really good at surgery. If you do some surgery at this hospital, we'll reduce your sentence. Rock solid. The elevator was the only one way down. It's that simple. If you want to take my theory apart, you'll need some sharper tools than this. Would there really have been no other way of leaving the viewing platform? Oh, and it also had a samurai girl that had like a ninja butler, and she does, oh god, she's, I think, endoscopy. Endoscopy is the one where you put the tube down your, like, your tube. A tube down your tube. like it could go down your throat or like another tunnel. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, are you about convinced? There's no other way the president came to be lying here.
Hold it.
I think it's a little too soon to be saying that for certain. Puh. Struggle all you like. You won't escape me. My fangs will close around you in the end. Your fangs aren't inescapable, and neither was that rooftop. Oh, maybe he went into... because this is a big building, right? I'll escape one by showing you how the president escaped the other. He could have taken the chute. Oh, nice! There's nothing this great thief loves more than a breakout. You talk a good game, Mr. Prosecutor. Now why don't you put your money where your mouth is? I am poor. I am no longer a prosecutor. I'm just a guy. Escape away if you can. What does Miles Edgeworth do? Like, if this game... I think this game just takes place over like a couple days, so he'll probably get back to getting a job in a bit. But like, is he currently worried? Is he currently worried about his finances? He kind of seems like the guy that would put a bunch of shit in savings, but like, is he currently like when he goes home after saying goodbye to Kay for the night, and he like goes to lay in his prosecutor bed that he can no longer actually lay in because he's no longer a prosecutor? He like worries about paying rent next month. Does Edgeworth experience that? So the camera means no one could have gone unnoticed. Or does it? Was falling really the only other way he could have left the rooftop? Yeah, I think he might have gone through the 51st floor. Yeah. No, there is a way.
Objection.
What if Gavelle had flaps of skin under her arms and could glide? You never know. You never know. She does have like pretty large sleeves that might be hiding her flaps of skin. People would be like, "Oh, that's just the style of the time for like ceremonial garbs having really long sleeves," but I don't know. I don't know. Actually, there was another way. Apart from the elevator? What do you mean? Not about to tell me he flew. Probably made enough money to not have to worry too much at the moment. Especially since he's a prosecutor for not Japan with a 99% guilty rate. Or was. That's true. He also looks like the kind of guy that wouldn't, like, spend his money willy-nilly and like, actually, like, put it in savings or, like, invest it. Unlike Phoenix. I feel like if Phoenix lost Well, he kind of did lose his job. He kind of did lose his job, and we saw how he ended up. I was gonna be like, oh, Phoenix doesn't know how to handle his savings. He would be a wreck if he lost his job. Yeah, he did. He did become a wreck after he lost his job. You're not about to tell me he flew? He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. He literally relied on Trucy for money. Sad times. Yeah, imagine how shitty that's gotta be to rely on. God, how old was Trucy? 14? Relying on a 14-year-old to be the breadwinner of the household. Namely, that the big building has a hidden 51st floor. What? Like 8 when they first met. God, yeah! He's been relying on her since she was 8 years old. God. What? That's right, a hidden floor. With a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator. I hope when we get into, like, chronologically the game after Apollo Justice, I hope we get a cutscene where Phoenix Wright has to, like, shave his like, goatee and everything. Like, he just, like, grew, like, a really long goatee off screen. He's like, oh, I gotta go back to being a defense attorney. I can't be looking like this. What? Well, you said it was hidden, right? That was a secret? How would the president even know about it? He, like, burns it like Excelsius did his. It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet. For now, this is just a theory. So, what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? Sounds like your kind of place a little ninja friend would happily spend time in. Bald Phoenix. No, I hate it here. Don't make me go back. Unfortunately, Kay's memories of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the lots for an underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. Underground auction? What the heck are you trying to say? President Wang was involved somehow? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility that Godzilla is so derpy. I love him. I love Manila. Yeah, based on what we've seen of him, he totally seems the type. Ugh! Eh! He'd never do that. Not the president! Oh, buddy. You have a lot to learn about presidents. Illegal underground auctions? No. He'd have nothing to do with it. Nothing. Who's gonna tell him? What's gotten into him? I hope you two are feeling lucky. Because when people start saying stuff like that, I start biting. Eek! Huh. She ran away. You know nothing. Neither of you. You have no idea how much the people love him. How well respected he is. Was that really true? I guess we know what lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face. What about that looks respectable? He looks like one of those fishes, like those big ass like deep sea fishes. But the people of Zhengfa clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Ling. I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn, both of us. I can only apologize. People respect him? Didn't they try to stage that attempted assassination because people didn't like him? Yeah, I thought he was pretty unpopular as a president. Apology accepted and reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away. It's alright, Kay. You can come out now.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's not you I'm upset with. It's the animal who killed the president.
Oh, you also think Mozilla killed him? Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man?
Oh.
All patriotic and such. Gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing.
What are you talking about?
Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news.
What? Oh god, she's here.
Ain't no way in heck your pal the president moves it on downstairs via 51.
Really?
I was hunkered down in that there storeroom the whole dang time. Eyes peeled like oranges.
Of course. She would have already snuck in by that point. Thanks. It's very useful to know. Well, well, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Why is this so funny to me? Guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Audio-only watchers don't even know what I was doing. Nobody saw the president after he met with Gavelle 2 nights ago. That's a fact. It's also a fact that the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago and only been found today? That seems a little slow as all'd go, wouldn't you say, as falls go, blah. Sure. There are questions that still need answering. I'll give you that. And then I guess there's one thing we can both agree on.
Oh, hi, Ty!
I respect myself. I would still hire people to assassinate me.
What is happening, Ella? What do you mean? It's just a normal stream. What are you talking about?
Do I miss the scene where Gavelle revealed her glider skin flaps?
Oh yeah? What's that?
The question of exactly what happened here yesterday will require further investigation.
Yeah, I guess we all know for sure. All we know for sure is that the body and the footprints appeared during the night.
Agent Lang, we'd like to hand the body off to the coroner, if you don't mind. Fine, he's all yours. Just take care of him, okay?
Yeah, don't you remember the famous scene where she revealed herself to be like a velociraptor, Twy? I thought you knew everything about Maya's Edgeworth investigations, too.
Oh, one last thing. What?
I was like, what the fuck are glider skin flaps? Yeah, that's why her sleeves are so long. To hide the glider skin flaps.
We found footprints near the body. I mean, footprints in the footprint, if you will. Little ones and the, big one. Human footprints in the monster print. Interesting. And what kind of prints? Sir, they were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid. Uh-oh. That guy with the growth hormone deficiency's in trouble. She can glide like Knuckles. I thought that happened after the discussion with Lang, though. Did you get spoiled? Yeah, I got spoiled about the glider skin flaps. Isn't he just young? Well, he looks younger than he is. So I headcanon him to have growth hormone deficiency. What? 13? Yeah, I think he's 13. Yeah, 13. 13-year-olds are short, Elio. They said he looked like an elementary school student, okay? I headcanon. Let me have my headcanon. Let me have my headcanon. Let me feel like I'm not alone in the world and that someone else has growth hormone deficiency. Edgeworth is rude. It was Kay that was rude, though. But yes, Kay is rude. What? Huh? Elementary school? No, it couldn't be. I remember 13-year-olds having beards. I remember looking at this one girl in my middle school class that had big boobas because I was surprised. I didn't know what boobs were. And then suddenly there was someone in my class with like big ones. I love how stream lags and Twi is being rude to Elio's headcanon. Okay, she's always rude. Oh, hey, Lennox. Welcome, welcome. Insane sentence to walk into. Yeah, welcome. What now? Miss Nichols. I didn't mean to butt in. Sorry. I remember looking at this girl with big boobs because I was surprised. Yeah, fucking right. Surprised. That's what they say nowadays. Listen, it was my first time seeing someone my age with boobs. I was very surprised. I was like, wait, kids my age get those? I thought that's just something you get when you turn 20. Was there something you wanted to say? What's she so scared of? There's something I have to tell you. You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but... Yeah, the first time you were attracted to someone your age. Oi! Listen, I was just looking... because they were big, okay? They were, like, really big. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong because, you know, I was a middle schooler. And I think I just saw anyone my age with boobs and then I'm like, whoa, that's big! But they probably weren't that big. I hope you pointed at her and said, the fuck are those? The what fuck are those? You got like a really big rash on your chest, lady. What's going on here? What'd you get bit by to get the things that huge? I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it? That said, I guess... Did you guys ever... I don't know if this was just like an elementary school thing for me. Did you guys ever have classmates that like would steal your notebook just to like draw stick figures with big boobs in them? Cause I remember I had these kids that like would swipe my notebook and like draw them in my notebook. I don't understand. Attacked by bees, specifically on the chest. Last night, I came here. What? You mean you came back to the set? Why? Well, I just wanted to. I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean. Sean, the boy? Makes sense. Yes,
You see, he stayed behind on his own last night to rehearse. Wow, he really takes the job seriously, huh? Well, this movie is his first lead role. And he's trying so hard to make it perfect. No, Gramps, I didn't go to school in the caveman age like you apparently. What? How's that equate to being a caveman? What? So, she might have seen what happened last night? Around what time was this? Let's see. It was already after 10, I think. Just boobs? They were kind. Mine drew giant dicks. Yeah, but the kids in my school didn't draw those. I just got that one S and then stick figures of boobies. It looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. And when I got here, well... You saw something, didn't you? Yes. Sean was there on his own, running his lines. And towering above him, there was this long, like, really long neck. Long man? Yeah, it was usually dicks at my school. I guess my school was just obsessed with boobs. My classmates drew dicks in the chairs and tables. Neck? Yes. With skin like an enormous worm. What? Huh? It was like a dinosaur. Oh, wait. You mean, it must be. Gordy. Good old Gordy. What is this? Elio scares me at times. Awooga, Abby. Want me to carry your heavy airbags for you? The fuck were you thinking? Go on, degenerate. Why are you still here? Well, wait, what did you think I was thinking, Twy? You done gave me the slip last time, you slimy old lizard. But I got you now. What? Now Gordy's involved too? Yeah, I think he might be. I'm as surprised as you are. Not a dinosaur. A worm. Although, I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who can communicate with monsters. Hot dang, you're right. He could have been communicating for real with them little horn doohickeys is. Right. But it seemed more like he was kind of looking up and talking to him. He didn't have the horns on, though. It was like they were friends. It is pretty weird, right? I mean, he was just practicing his lines. Cause isn't Gordy in the movie too? Dang tootin', it's weird. Weirder a mustache on a mule. How could he cheat on his best monster pal like that? And you're absolutely certain that's what you saw? Also, my game like lagged for a second. Hold on. Let me save just in case I get another Capcom crash moment. You're absolutely certain that's what you saw? Oh, yes. But only for a moment. I was so shocked, I just turned and ran. Well, how about that, Mr. Prosecutor? Another mysterious beast to contend with. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Agent Lang. Lotta, you're the last person to say anything is weird. Crash calm. The monster angle neither here nor there.
Capcom incapable of making a stable PC game. Oh shit. I think we have a pretty good idea now who we need to speak to next. Young Mr. Fun, if he really was here last night. Then there's a good chance he saw something. Oh god, wait, why do I keep selecting that? My thoughts exactly. Bit ruined. Bit ruined. The prosecution calls Sean Fenn to the stand. Okay, can someone confirm? Is he just named Sean Fenn after that actor that did the milk like Dwarf said? I'll never stop thinking about the extremely rare DM3 really loud explosion noise. Yes? Why? I've never even heard of the Milk movie until Dwarf brought that up. Sean ran off just a moment ago. What? I need to go after him. April 6th, 10:54 a.m. Big building. Plaza. I like that little... I was gonna say like Pegasus, but that's just like a normal ass horse with wings. What do you call a normal ass horse with wings? It's not a Pegasus, because it's gotta have like a horn to be a Pegasus, right? His English surname seems to come from the word fen, a type of wetland. This is roughly analogous to Aizawa, his Japanese surname. His full name may be a reference to Sean Penn, an actor-director whose starring roles include the 2008 biopic Milk, which Sean is often seen holding. What was his fan translation name? Oh god, that run animation. It's always like a bang flash for me to see that. Gah! Where the heck did he go? Oh, hello. Hope you all are doing well. No, that is a Pegasus. It is a... Wait, what? I thought a Pegasus had to have a horn. Hi, Daywitch. I think, oh, alicorn is the horn and wing combo. Oh, okay. So it is a Pegasus. Pegasus doesn't need horn. Oh, okay. Well, that's a cute Pegasus then. John Marsh. Man, that's not much better. That just makes me think of South Park. Maybe it just went home? Yeah, I've never really watched My Little Pony. Pretty much all I know about My Little Pony is through osmosis. And I think I watched like the first 3 episodes when they aired.
You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all.
Sure. And maybe it went on the lam.
Nah, you're just thinking things, surely.
What is this? No, Pegasus doesn't need a horn, Elio boy. This only makes sense if you have some Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge. Well, I know this. I know this is Pegasus. Maximilian Pegasus. He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. You never know. They said he was on his own, huh? Maybe a monster gave him a hand. I think they should change Yu-Gi-Oh! Just only in one way. To change Pegasus's last name to Banana Zillion. Pegasus Banana Zillion. Yeah, but more the fact that he always says Yugi boy or Kaima boy. Yeah, and you have to say it like that. You have to say it like Pegasus. Yugi boy. Why? Why not? Banana Zillion. Pegasus Banana Zillion. Thank you for the demonstration. Pegasus is his last name. Wait, I thought Maximilian was his last name.
Maybe he summoned one of his creature feature pals to help him. I think they changed enough by letting him live. No, they should change it again. Make Maximilian be Banana Zillion. Do it now, Konami. Yu-Gi-Oh's Konami, right? Yes. Very funny. Not saying the kid did it. Not for sure, anyway. Not yet. No, that's his first name? His last name's Pegasus? That's anime versus manga, not dub versus sub. Pegasus J. Crawford in sub. Maximilian Pegasus in dub. Oh, okay, so in Japanese, Pegasus is... Wait, no. Are they having it be last name first? For the sub? In the manga, he dies, not in the anime. Pegasus sounds like it's his first name in the sub. He's our most important witness right now, and we need to find him. Crawford J. Pegasus just doesn't roll off the tongue very well. But Pegasus J. Crawford does. Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, it's Gummy.
Oh,
He ran away.
What was that about? Well, just goes to show that your police force can't be trusted. True! True! Are you saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yeah, so what?
Well, last time we met you, you had about 800 other agents helping you.
Sure, I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. You got a problem with that? I don't need lackeys, and I don't need friends. I was about to start doing the fucking Akechi line. I don't need friends. All I need are these fangs right here.
Friends? Who needs that?
Keep things nice and simple. No lackeys, no friends. Anyway, catch you both around. I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Things just got... Oh my god. Things just done got interesting. It sounds like I got my work cut out for me. 2 big beasties on the prowl? Hoo-wee!
It's raining scoops.
If I don't catch at least one, I know Shutterbug worthy of the name.
God, that red animation. Well, this all got kinda complicated, huh?
The real murder case is the friends we made along the way. Please, Lotta Heart, I hope she doesn't show up again. It did. The Torosaurus footprints were bad enough. Now Gordy? This might as well be a movie.
I hope it's a B-movie. Well then, we'd better get our monster hunting shoes on.
That's this Saturday, Kay, not today. I suppose we had... Huh? Who's that?
That's one of Agent Lang's old team.
We've come across a few of them on previous cases, but this one's on his own. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Long time no see. Pegasus J. Crawford got changed to Maximilian Pegasus, making a character that was referred to by his first name, due to being a foreigner, suddenly had Pegasus as a surname instead. Reddit post about dub name changes. Oh, okay. So you could say that his first or his last name is Pegasus, and you wouldn't technically be wrong. But yeah, that is strange. Pegasus just sounds a lot more like a first name to me than like Maximilian would. I guess Maximilian is just like Max, but I don't know. It sounds like a company name to me.
How come you're not with Agent Lang? Shifu is not technically my boss anymore. So if we call Edgeworth Mitsurugi Edgeworth, we can call Pegasus Pegasus Pegasus. Yes, I'm a fucking nerd. Sue me. Mitsunaru. I love Mitsunaru. Really? What happened? You remember that case from a month or so back? The Yatakarasu case. How could we forget? We made kind of a big mistake there. I've never heard anyone say Mitsunaru. Not gonna lie. Wait, isn't it? Oh, Narumitsu? I guess more people think Naru is the top and Mitsu is the bottom, which I guess makes sense. Came about as close to aiding and abetting a serious criminal as you can come and still keep your job. Indeed, I guess that was pretty close. Well, being Shifu, he took full responsibility, so they disbanded our team. Any ship with Elio ends with Leo. Wait, what happened to my E? Where'd my E go? What? Wow, that's harsh. It explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it. Now, Leo. So, what are you doing here? I mean, there's not the full name in ships. Sometimes there are, if the name is short enough. I thought of a bad image and now I have to make it. Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about him. I think he's been chasing ghosts. Ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise. 12 years ago? What does that mean? Sorry, I already said too much. I'd better be on my way. My favorite ship is Abyssalio? Who is Abyss? 'Cause you're so down bad you're below the abyss? Ha! Can I at least be below the Vesperia, please? These ghosts of Agent Lang's. Could they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating?
Well, looks like everybody left except us. What do we do now?
Good question. Miss Hart went off monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy trying to track down young Sean.
Did she get a palico to help her?
Perhaps we should try investigating another angle.
What kind of other angle?
I literally just saw one of my friends on Steam start playing Monster Hunter Wilds. What the fuck? Somebody needs to get Judge Gavelle's side of the story. You're below the Tempest. I never played that one.
Oh yeah, you're right. What did she say again?
Please forgive me, but I'd better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Lagarde in a bit. Also, hold on. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back.
No one has. It's a bad one. Muggy's bad image scared Elio off. Wait, what? A bad image? What image did you do, Muggy?
I guess the trial will be beginning right about now.
Indeed. I think we'd better head down to the courthouse, don't you?
Alright, let's go.
To be continued. Wait, are we already at the middle? No, okay. Oh, we're going to court? Oh, hey, nice. Oh, shit. It's Fender versus Franny. April 6th, 11:23 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Ooh. Ooh, this is a neat remix. Is the defense ready to proceed? You bet. Bring it on, Big G. The prosecution has been ready for some time. The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered. While the original prosecutor, Eustace Winner, has disappeared. Well, where's my baby at? So Fender and Franziska have taken over in their places. For once, we're in a courtroom. Very well. Let me begin by apologizing for the delayed start to these proceedings. God, this is such a good remix. It really fits having Gavelle be the like judge. Very churchy. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's more, the fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison carries grave implications. She could judge me. These two factors combined caused pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual. And then, the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. I'd let her sentence me for life. She could hold me captive. You could have stopped at the first one, Twy. I would love to court her. You can stop now. You can stop now. But now we are ready to begin at last. Mr. Fender, Miss Von Karma. The court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? This was her last case. Oh, to be that judge's bench. Oi! Go hydrate! I think she would sentence you a restriction order. Couldn't exactly say no, could I? Have to bear with me though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everything cool on your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow a spine. The evidence has been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. Thank you both. Very well. Bring the accused, Miss Fifi Lagarde, to the stand. You okay, lady? I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. Alright, the accused was... Gavelle could bring me anywhere. You're still going?! God, what was... I think I gave her like a Southern Belle or something voice, right? Oh, let me stop you right there, darling. What is it, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. There's something being why on earth I'm here. Perhaps the opening statements will clarify that for you? But will they, dear? Willie? Fine. Carry on if you must. I'd let Gavelle put handcuffs on me. Mods! Time this guy out!
I fully intend to, if you can stay quiet for one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as warden. You are down horrendous, Twy. But my freedom of speech... Freedom of speech just means that you can speak. It doesn't mean I have to listen to you. The victim, one Bronco Knight, was being held in detention center. Anyways, you're Canadian! But the prosecution's case will show that Miss Lagarde took him from the holding cells and murdered him. And she did so with this knife. Uh-huh. Is something the matter, Miss Von Karma? How can that... No! The evidence! What gives, Fran? Everything okay? The murder weapon. It's not here. Neither is Bodhidharma Kanesa's chisel. Wait. 600 seconds. Is that... Did you time him out for like over an hour? Wait. Cause 60... Wait, no. 60 is 1 minute. So 100 minutes. Be punished. You cannot speak for another couple hours, Twy. Elio, you really said 600 seconds is over an hour? I may be dumb. I may be dumb. Say it ain't so. Maybe you should be timed out for an hour. Also, Canadians also have freedom of speech, Elio. Not pictured me frantically Googling. How much is 600 seconds in minutes? Yeah, it's like human rights are not just for USA. Americans seem to certainly act like it is. That's not what Jackie meant. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, I think that's 10 minutes, right? Not an hour. Yes. Silence. Yeah, it was 10 minutes. Miss Von Karma, explain yourself. Jackie was googling how to untime me out. I wish I could, Your Honor. No murder weapon, Then what exactly are we doing here? Really, darling? You shouldn't volunteer to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Little boy winner strikes again. Hey, gee. What is it, Mr. Fender? Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we?
Overruled.
The court hereby denies the defense's request. Huh? Don't be like that. What's the dealio? She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have any more delays. Let's get on and show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we?
Objection!
Innocent? I'll think you to take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling. And you don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And without any, you can't charge me with anything. Is that right, Verity, darling? It is. What? What? Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused, Fifi Lagarde, not guilty. Eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone there, Hasty Pants. You can't go dropping the verdict just like that. Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to its client being acquitted? Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warden over there is guilty as all heck. The court holds. I'd let Gavelle hold me. Oi! As for the murder weapon, you were right there when we found it. Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all. Well, you're definitely not giving fair judgment right now, buddy. And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. We always need every evidence in the world, and they can just present what they dreamed once. I mean, she objectively is giving fair judgment, I guess. It's just stupid, but it's fair. Yeah. You must think of the Judge Gavelle who was present. You must think of the Judge Gavelle who was present when the murder weapon was found. And the Judge Gavelle you see before you in the courtroom today as two entirely different people. Gee, you're killing me! I had no choice but to pass judgment based on the evidence available. Basically, Gavelle should just not be presiding over this trial. Then why is she presiding over this trial?
Objection!
And we have that evidence, just not here. Because Ace Attorney. Are we talking about Gavelle being a dumb poopy head? I'm going to kill her. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it. I swear to you. The prosecution hereby requests a recess. I update the autopsy and she was the corpse all along. Why was Phoenix being prosecuted by his childhood ex-boyfriend? Good. Yeah. Yeah, this series does not know anything about, like, you should not preside in court if you have, like, a personal connection to anyone involved. Oh, yeah. The defense does that, too. Come on, Yana. Don't do us like that. Very well. The court accepts the request. Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know. There will be a 15-minute recess. I suggest that both the prosecution and the defense use the time well. Why was Phoenix defending his best friend, his mentor sister, his best friend / boyfriend, his close friend, and then his ex-girlfriend? True. Understood. Whew. Saved by the bell, huh? Very well. We will reconvene in 15 minutes. Oh hey, this takes me back to the first game. But we did totally find that knife, didn't we? Didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course we did. Huh? What's the matter, detective? It's the metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator. What? How? These characters don't have legs. This looks so unnatural.
Whenever their sprite shows up.
The metal detector was reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence. The chisel?
Didn't we just figure out that it wasn't the murder weapon?
You might recall that Mr. Connies hid this chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden in much the same way? That's right. The murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in that pond there.
So, did somebody steal it? Or what?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh! What are you guys doing over here?
Miss Barry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch the trial?
Yeah, I heard it was gonna be a real fun show. Do you know where we need to go?
Oh god, I forgot what I did for Saint's voice. It's the trial for the case I was nearly convicted for. It should be starting any minute now.
Oh, we were late because of practice, but it's somewhere around here, right? Simeon? There's kind of a problem. They lost some evidence, the knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom. What? But no, they can't. They're not gonna arrest you again, are they?
Don't say that! No, 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 no!
Gee, I forgot how easy it was to upset you. Huh?
How dare he embarrass me like that?
Oh, who's Franny whipping?
Speaking of easy to upset. Fran. Franstina, Franderella, chill, okay? Just chill. I love his nicknames. Come on, put the whip away. That's it. That's it. That idiot of a so-called prosecutor. I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eat! Master, you gotta calm her down. Kid's gone cuckoo. I guess I'd better at least try. I got distracted and forgot what image I was making. Well, I guess the image is no longer being created then. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Can you at least call me your brother? Franziska. You shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore.
I can visit the court.
You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do with the rest of your life. You were ex-prosecutor zoned. Damn! Not even siblings. What the fuck? We like grew up together and that's all I am to you? What are you going to do, Franziska? You only have 15 minutes. Don't you think I know that? And wipe that infuriatingly reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. And it's utterly exasperating. It's probably better that I don't rise to that. You know, Franziska is too tsundere to say it like it is. True. I never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Franziska. Well, someone's gotta. Nor did I. But what a case. The murder of a presidential bodyguard. And now we got the president murdered too, huh? What a coincidence. Ain't that one a heck of a coinkydink, huh? I'm sure none of this is connected at all in overarching plot. And by the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into evidence and everything. Presidential bodyguard was just a prisoner. He got fired. He's no longer a presidential bodyguard. Oh, so you could call him a presidential bodyguard, but I'm an ex-prosecutor, huh? And yet, when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile! Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look like a total fool. Would you rather be prosecutor's owned? That's not much better. At least then I have a job. At least then I'm not just some hobo in her eyes. The next time I see the little coward, I'll whip him into shape if it's the last thing I do. You go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on the people around him. She totally called Phoenix ex-defense attorney. That's all you have now instead of the prosecutor's badge you gave up on, is it? That suits you, Miles Edgeworth. What do you mean? You're saying I should be a thief? Hold it right there. Do you think it suits Mr. Edgeworth? You should see it on me. You jumped in just to tell us that. So, you fully recovered your memory now, okay, Faraday? I sure have. I remember everything. Clear as day. You hitting me with your whip. Every last detail. I think I even remember wishing I had good enough eyesight to see it coming. An amusing thought. Well, can you spot this? Oh, are you gonna whip her? Jesus! No. Why is she hitting me? Oh, that was so close. I think I almost saw it. Do it again! Do it again! I'll get it this time, I promise. Come on, I'm begging you. Why are you begging her to whip you, Kay? That's kinda fruity. No, definitely Edgeworth. Ah yes, the classic sibling banter with Edgy Boy and Miss Whip Karma. Oh hey there with me, Dory! Welcome, welcome! I hope you had a good stream last night. Thanks for stopping by. Well, alright. Just this once. No, I'm begging you. Both of you, stop it! Oh, that's just like the regular dialogue. That's so funny. Oh god, he's gonna get whipped so much. No, I think she begs for her to whip Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth, you might have plenty of time on your hands, but I'm a busy woman. I don't have time to look over every piece of garbage you thrust in front of me. Now put it away and consider the evidence in your possession more carefully before bothering me again. She's every bit as unforgiving as ever, I see. What do you think about the piss stains on this guy? This is the president of Zhengfa? I had a nice one last night, and I love this game so much. The only game I haven't completed in the collection. Ooh, I definitely recommend that you play it at some point then. Because this game is like super fun. I really like this one. Something Gavelle could thrust anything in front of me. Why are you still calling them piss stains? If anything, just to see someone in chat go, that's not piss stains. It is. Dijun Wang himself. His body was discovered just a short while ago. Why are you calling me someone? Oh, what? There must be some mistake. There isn't. I saw it with my own eyes, it's true. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dawn? I think that's your name, right? I can't punish chat, Lydics. You gotta switch my models. And are you suggesting that his death has something to do with my current case? If I had a nickel for every time someone made piss jokes to get a reaction from me, I'd have 2 nickels. From LEON Mug, you just say, I would have thought you'd have multiple nickels from me. No, not exactly. We were just hoping to speak with Judge Gav. Oh my god, bruh. Yeah, you gotta swap my model, Linux. Sorry for every person who does it. Cause Moggy also does it a lot. I mean, we are the siblings after all. It makes sense why my sister would do that. I'm gonna show you a world of horror. Miles Edgeworth. Are you deliberately trying to distract me with irrelevant evidence? I just thought it was funny that he got peed on, Fanny. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shown that to you. Actual question, what is the logic that determines when you use this model? Nothing. I'm just like, I'll use this model. Yeah, just vibes. Yeah, just vibes. What? So you're saying you're going to start hiding things from me now? I can't say anything right. Can you say anything left? I wasn't sure if it was just random, if it was when it was key points of a story or something. Sometimes I intentionally use, like, certain models. Like, for example, using the Rose model when I was, like, playing, that Witch Spring R one game. And when I really need to sit down and get my color palettes back up. Because I used to do that a lot, too, with, like, certain models. If I had, like, a color palette for a game that I was playing, I would use that model a lot more. But I haven't sat down and done it. When are you enabling bonks again? I just haven't sat down and done it. When he stops being a fucking coward. I'm too lazy. Yeah, too much work. I wanna play Sonic Racing. Okay, yeah, I don't think she's gonna react to any of this, but I just, you know, gotta see if she does, you know? Sonic Racing is amazing. It's so fun. I was playing some of it with Moggy last night. I can't wait for the Miku event. Oh, did you get Sonic Racing toy? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I can't believe the evidence has just disappeared. Not that we went to so much trouble to find that knife too. Miku, my beloved. Yeah, I main Miku. If I'm not Miku, I'm Cream, but like 99% of the time I'm Miku. Oh, new Jet video drop? Oh shit. I need to watch this during my break. Which might be in a couple minutes. Indeed. In the belly of an alligator, no less. Do you think somebody took it deliberately? I downloaded the demo for Sonic Racing, but I haven't tried it out yet. Ooh. Well, I hope you have fun when you play it. I think it's a possibility we'd be foolish to discount. Then let's ask everyone who's had anything to do with this case. Somebody might have a hot tip to offer us. I remember that one. God, I love Jet's videos. Yes, I think that's probably a good idea. Was I the only one who thought there was something weird about the trial? One in the guard didn't seem worried at all. Can I join the Monster Hunter thing? Or is it a VTuber only thing? I'll grind my rank on my free time? It is a collab between me, Moggy, and Jirachi. And Moggy is pretty much the one organizing it. So I would say you should ask Moggy.
Cause I don't wanna like confirm or deny anything without checking with Magi. So basically, go ask Magi. You're right, she didn't. It was almost as if she knew that key evidence was missing.
Yeah, and Judge Gavelle was acting strangely too.
Agreed. Wonder if there could be something going on behind the scenes. Me? Yeah, Linux is asking if he could join for the Monster Hunter thing.
Yes! Seeing my pin just gave me an amazing idea! You really looked after me when I was sick, Mr. Edgeworth. I owe you big time. So, I'm gonna carve you a super cool badge.
Oh wait, this is the same dialogue. I guess it just doesn't count as being new. Okay, what new stuff did we have? I think I showed her these. I don't know if I showed her the footprints.
Hey, I'm a great thief. I totally sympathize. If you feel you gotta grab something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless.
She doesn't seem to think much of my little treasure.
Hey,
oh wait, same dialogue.
Torosaurus versus Gordy. What a fight that'll be.
I like Muzilla. I'm gonna say Muzilla whenever they say Torosaurus. I'm gonna rewrite this.
Gordy will probably try to swallow Muzilla whole, but the horns will get stuck in his throat. Then Muzilla will try to bite Gordy, but his skin is so slimy and slippery, it'll probably slide right off. That one's really gonna get my heart pumping. I can tell already.
Oh, that's fine by me?
Okay.
Then feel free to join then, Linux. I guess, do you have Linux added on Discord to add him to the group chat? It is? I fail to understand young people these days.
E? Okay, cool.
I think so?
Alrighty.
If not, I can add him. Let me examine.
Where are you going, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, nowhere. I was just looking at the doors here.
I get it. Basic thief work, right? Making sure you know where all the exits are.
Seeing like the door just made me think of Murder Drones, because I recently watched like the entire series. And with the dad that's like obsessed with doors.
If you're angling for a position as the Yatakarasu's assistant, just say the word. Seeing as it's you, I'll let you skip the written test. And the practical. Basically, the job is yours.
I watched through the entirety of Murder Drones, and for like half of it, I was like, wait, what's the plot again? I felt like I was watching it, but I wasn't really like getting it until like the last 2 episodes. Like I was just like, oh, drones dressed as maids, pretty. And I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, oh, pretty graphics. How was Murder Drones? I was thinking of getting into it. I liked it. But like again, like if you get distracted for like a second, like I guess I got distracted by something and I just like lost myself in the sauce of the story. But I really like N. N's cool. Got myself another character named N that I get obsessed with. But yeah, the animation's really cool. I really like the main character. The main character is very much I am cringe but I am free MySpace like emo darkness dementia waving ray kind of character. I'm guessing the drones are murdering. What is Murder Drones? It's an animation. It's done by the same studio that did Amazing Digital Circus. I hate that I did the same. I got very distracted. Yeah. I think I only like
realized what the plot was like 2 episodes before the end, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I recently kind of went on like a glitch production spin, so I watched that and the Gaslight District and Guinevere and Sunset Paradise. I didn't really watch Meta Runner. I got like a bit intimidated by Meta Runner because there was so much episodes of it, and also like the initial season's animation didn't look too good to me. So that's the only one I haven't watched, but I've now watched every glitch production show. But yeah, out of all of the glitch production shows, I recommend Guinevere, Knights of Guinevere. There's only 1 episode, but it's so good. It is my exact aesthetic. It's like exactly what I want to see in a show. So I really like it. I also really like Amazing Digital Circus, but I know Amazing Digital Circus isn't, you know, a lot of people's cup of tea. I just really like Jax. I still have to finish the series. Ooh, the last couple episodes of Murder Drones are really impressive. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh, another week off from your hellhole job. Oh, hey, Kamada! Nice! Enjoy your break. Hope you get to play lots of games and get lots of good eats. But yeah, welcome. Seeing as it's you, I'll let you skip the written test. And the practical. Basically, the job is yours. Based. Everyone likes Jax in my opinion. I wish I had like expendable money so I could buy the Jax made plushie. I want it so bad. I'm praying for the survival of Monkey Wrench. Wait, is Monkey Wrench having issues? Are they having like funding issues or whatever? Cause yeah, I recently watched Monkey Wrench too and I really liked it. I haven't watched the new episode 5, but I watched the first 4 episodes and I liked it. I also went and I rewatched Punch Punch Forever, I think was the name. Oh, it's made at a loss. Oh no. Hopefully more people buy their merch then. It's a bit of issues, but it's so good. Yeah. I love Punch Punch Forever. Yeah, I feel like I forgot a lot of the plot of Punch Punch Forever, so I was just like, yeah, let me rewatch it. Thank you. It's a very kind thought. I also recently watched, oh god, I forgot what it was called. It was another indie animation about like these pirate kids that like are solving like a missing person and like their boat got ruined. That one was cute too. It kind of reminded me a bit like, it kind of had Steven Universe vibes to it. This shows a list of the trials due to take place in this courtroom. Miss Lagarde's trial features prominently, of course. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, if we don't find this missing evidence... I know. It'll be bad for all of us. We need to speak with Franziska and Fender. Oh, you don't have Linux, actually? I thought I did. You'll have to add him? Okay. I will add him right now. Linux. Okay. There you go. There's a sign stuck to the water fountain here. Press the pedal to enjoy delicious ice-cold water. However, be aware that once you press it, the water won't stop. Use with care. I think do not use under any circumstances might be more appropriate. Alright, I'm a pretty careful girl. Here goes nothing. Do not! Not another step, Kay. Do not activate it. It's a model of the courthouse. Look how realistic it is. There's something written here. This incredible model can transform into a robot at the touch of a... Ooh! Those wishing to see this transformation in action should inquire at the main reception desk. courthouse model transforms?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh. She seems very subdued for once. I thought she'd be excited by something like this.
When the model transforms, does the whole building transform too?
Okay, there's no possible universe in which that would or could happen. I hope.
Comfy.
This couch must be a few years old. It's very well worn indeed.
Yeah, right. But who would have worn it?
It's not clothes, Kay. Not worn in that... Never mind. I think we got our wires crossed there somewhere. The court is in recess. Nobody's allowed to enter.
Really? Nobody.
The court is in recess. Nobody is allowed to enter.
But if nobody's allowed to enter, how will the trial ever get started again?
I don't know. You got me good. It's not permanent, Kay.
How do you like that, Mr. Edgeworth? I hit him with a stone-cold contradiction.
One that gained us exactly nothing. The court is in recess. Nobody's allowed to enter. Oh wait. Same dialogue. I love the bailiff. Bailiff, best character. Did they reuse that model for the police guards from chapter 2?
My first set of statute books. Hey, do you think even I would understand these? But somebody's taken the very first one. If I were gonna read these, I need to begin at the beginning, right? How else would I understand the story?
I think they reuse it a lot. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Kay, but this might be the wrong place to look for a compelling narrative. God, I love Kay. She's so goofy. Alright, let's talk to Fender.
My guy, K-Meister, you got the old memory back, huh? Sure did. I'm me again.
Got me worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that other K wasn't a blast too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in. I love how he's always hugging people. He's so cute.
No. Only need to be thinking about this trial right now, huh? Okay? There's always time for a hug, Kay. Come on.
Yeah, I guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? I need to dig up this missing evidence, lickety-split. But we can't count on them putting the trial on no much longer. Maya would take the hug. Oh yeah, 100%. God, Maya and Fender would get along so well, I think. I feel like they would vibe so well. Yeah, it's a stumper, alright. If only some kind soul would offer to go find it for us. And that's an expectant look if ever I saw one. Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor's badge back, bucko. Finally decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me and the old man, huh? The committee has my badge, that much is true. But I haven't given it up just yet. You're still deciding on whether you want it or not? I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No? Well, it's not like there's a deadline. You do you, for as long as you need. The old family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Thank you, Fender. Yeah, if only somebody would go sniff out that evidence for us. You can't shove your badge in people's face. Nope, not anymore. We can only shove Kay's badge. Her Yatakarasu pin now. I just imagine that whenever we show the Yatakarasu pin, like, Edgeworth has to, like, daintily unpin it from her scarf and be like, hey, look at this. Fine. We'll do it. Way to go, Milesio! You, sir? I'll do what I can, but that might not be much in 15 minutes. Fran and me will buy you as much time as we can, okay? G won't be banging that hammer of hers until you've made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. And you, Franziska? How does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? That you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor? Come on, Fran. Clock's a tick-tocking here. Time to step up to the plate. Alright, fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can. But you'd better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be your new career instead. I'm glad you're on board. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. Oh, that sounds fun. Can I play? Alright, that would be very helpful of you both. Very well. Where shall we begin? I think we need to go speak to a certain somebody, don't you? Who will we need to speak to in order to find where the evidence went? Gavelle?
Take that!
Huh? That's who we need to speak to? Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Alright. Okay. Yes, I think it is.
Well, I don't.
Okay, so probably Eustace then. Maybe it wasn't that person after all.
Yeah, Eustace.
Gotta go talk to Eustace. Where is he?
Take that!
Where's my son? That's right, the supposed custodian of the evidence in question, Eustace Winner.
Oh, the new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it.
Thank you, Mr. Saint.
Alrighty then. Think we'd better huddle and talk tactics, huh, Fran? Just the two of us. Ah!
Don't keep me waiting, Miles Edgeworth. I'll try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. I love how when she's trying to talk to someone, sometimes she just like whips someone else randomly.
Oh, Franny boo, wait up now.
At least she didn't whip Edgeworth, yeah. She just needed to get Edgeworth's attention by whipping Fender. Alright, we need to find Mr. Winner, and fast. Oh, hey, Gavelle, where's your son? Where's my son?
Whoa!
Judge Gavelle. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. A pleasure, as always.
A pleasure? How's it a pleasure? What was all that about just now?
Okay, stop it.
But Judge Gavelle knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she?
Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
Eustace, what? Is this Courage the Cowardly Dog? Stupid dog! He took away the evidence!
Is this all Judge Verity Gavelle is? You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way.
Alright. I do have some food on the way right now. So I am gonna go on a quick BRB to go eat my sandwich. And then when I'm back, we will play some Umineko. So I will see you guys in a bit. See you then.